Should be fun. I will explain the boss once the group is full. I just don't want to have to explain it twice. Just ping some guilds. Oh, there we go. We found someone. Okay, everyone is here. Okay. Then we start. Who here has never seen this boss before? At least one. Then I will explain in detail. I will also 6 there, 7 there. Okay. Then let me explain in detail. You see the 5 pylons already, like with the pre-boss. We need 2 people behind each pylon. Better power here. Like if we have a group with a lot of damage, the boss phases a few times. But it's a training group, so I don't think it will really matter a lot. Like the boss becomes invulnerable twice, so you theoretically drop all your conditions there, but I don't think it matters. But then, let me start explaining. You see these 5 pylons? These pylons protect us from the main attack the boss does, which is eye above the boss's head, and then the entire arena, orange AoE that fills the entire arena. If it reaches the edge, you have to stand behind the pylon, or you're dead. Like you're downed, you're not fully dead, but still not great. Also, only 2 people per pylon. So remember the marker you're currently standing at. You will try to use that marker for the entirety of the fight. Next thing, these pylons will respawn. How they respawn is, they target the 5 players who are standing furthest away from the boss. So each pylon takes 1 person who is more ranged than the other. Like you don't have to be full ranged. You don't have to stand fully at range. But 1 person who can stand a bit back to bait that attack and then place them basically at the markers. So for each pylon, 1 player who would be willing to do it, please write a plus in chat. Arrow is cleared. Those 2 are cleared. Then let me just see where are all of you. You are that one. Get us there and we're there. Okay, then we only need oh well, that's a Blade Sworn and a Firebrand. Both are not really known for their range capabilities. Then we will change one thing. Here, would you change position with me? No, he can't hear me. Oh, he can hear me. Great, then I am pylon at heart. Yes. No, you melee. Because as far as I know, with Bladespawn, having to kite the pylon really tanks your damage. Okay, then those people stand a bit further back. How I explain that most of the time is you see that moss under the boss, those tiles with the moss. You just want to stand at the back edge of those. Because then you should stand behind everyone else who just stacks very close to the boss. Next thing that happens is we just do the pylons. The boss can make parts of the arena disappear, like parts of the ground. If you fall down, you will get blinded. You will take damage, but you can jump back out. So once you fall down, jump back out and do not panic, you will not instantly die. Next thing, at 75, 50 and 25%, the boss becomes invulnerable and makes a sand wall from the entrance to where I'm standing here. The entire length of the platform. That thing rotates. If you touch it, you are fully dead. You don't get down to you're fully dead. So what you do is you never touch it. Afterwards, we meet up for the first time at 75% at swirl. For the other two, at triangle. If I'm not confusing that again, I am known to do that a lot. But I think I got it this time. So we just meet up at that place. The wall goes around once. 360 degrees, no more, no less. Also, during that, there will be holes in the ground, so once again, jump over them. If you fall down, jump back up. And I would ask all the people who can provide swiftness or super speed to not do that during that phase, because then people oftentimes just sprint into a hole. Next thing, you can see towards the entrance, we will have a tank standing roughly here. You do not want to stand in that direction. Simply because there is a lot of damage going on and there is mines on the ground. If you touch them, you're dead. So just don't stand in that direction, stand like a circle, hard square in that direction, close to the boss. And then last thing, if someone dies, we will still get 5 pylons. But, as you've seen with the pre-boss already, the boss also gets damage resistance for every pylon that survives. With 9 people, we need 10 hits to kill the pylons. We can't kill all of them. So if a pylon is left over after that phase, no matter why, just if one is left over, with the next pylons, place them directly next to where one is standing. Because that will give you the ability to just destroy the old one. The old one just disappears, the new one appears. Same with if we're only 8 people, place 2 right next to each other, and only one spawns, the other one disappears. So once again, don't touch the sand wall in the swirly phase. For the people who have said they will do pylons, stand a bit back. Always bring them to the spots where you're currently standing. Oh yeah, very important. Do not stand on the pylon when it detonates. That's also an instant death. Like, do not keep standing on the place where you drop it, or you're dead. And otherwise, just move with the group. Don't fall off the platform. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, and mount up before we start, or you die. We'll just see what's still a bit difficult. And this isn't even one of the there are way more aggressive you just die if you do this bosses. Like, this one is still kinda tame. Yep. Stand behind your pylons, you will see. These orange thing destroys them. And now you do this. Pylons, move to your markers. Okay, someone didn't grab the pylon. And now look away and behind the pylons. voice line and the eye above that. That's always the trigger for a pylon is about. Like, you have to go behind the pylons. Pylons move away. You see, this is the sand wall. Now just keep moving. We move up at, we meet up at squirrel after this. Go over here. Do not stand on the orange markers. Orange markers are always bad. Now we just burst this thing. Because we only have a Mesmer bubble here, and the thing over here does knock back. So if the Mesmer bubbles that we have run out before we have killed the knockback ones, we all get knocked off the platform. Once again, into positions for your pylons. Place. Damage, burst on a bit. And behind your pylon. One pylon is a bit off position. Should be fine. We need a reset circle in a second. There we go. I will destroy this one. Pylon in the group. Just that's fine. Come back. And after this, we need a triangle. Over here. See? Now hands spawned again. Just burst them down. And over here. See, that's the knockback hand. Kill that one as well. The good thing here is, from now on, the boss doesn't learn any new tricks. The last 50% are nothing. Oh, pylon on the group, move a bit away from there. Behind your pylons again. Yeah, also one other thing, you don't have to stand immediately behind your pylons, you can also stand a bit on range if there's just a crack right behind them. Again, we meet up at triangle, which sample disappears before it gets to us here. One person stood on the orange. That's the one big thing, like the orange things on the ground. If you stand on those, the boss doesn't really give you a second chance. Yeah, okay, then another person will now randomly... Where at hard? Yeah, no, I am the pylon. Okay, I will just stack hard pylons down. Now you can see the boss also spawns more hands. We just entirely ignore them, because this one just makes the boss do bonus damage. And, well, our tank is tanky enough, and the rest of us should not really take that much damage from the boss. But now you see the boss has a bonus effect, which is 20% damage resistance, because one pylon is still alive. Oh, there's a pylon on the group. Go. We will have one more behind the pylons. And after this, we just burst her down. Just kill her. Pylons still move out. That's a very quick way, otherwise we kill the group. Yeah, because if you stand on a pylon when it spawns, once again, you're just dead. And I fell through the platform. I can't jump out. Great, I will meet you at the ley line access. Because we have to go over there anyways. I will have to change my build because I was playing an open world build there. Yeah. Now we get to the other Jin, the air Jin. First things we learn here, these white tornadoes, you touch them, they're not dangerous, but they throw you into the air. That is an important mechanic later on. These white air elementals, not too bad, just deal a bit of damage. The yellowy green ones root you and deal more damage, so we need to take care of those. We kill the last one to open the door. Door is open. Now we just run past these. Doesn't really matter. The only one we have to kill is the one here next to the gym. Because killing these gives us platform. Gives us jumps to the next platform. Just step in them, jump over. The air elements always push you back, so basically don't get pushed off the platform. And this is an important mechanic later in the fight, because this will be the phase change of the boss. We get onto this long platform. Here, there are 0 yellow tornadoes. Later on, we will get more of them. There will be 1 or even 2. If you touch the yellow tornadoes, you will have a bad time. Don't get too close to the boss, because I need to explain first. Let's just start explaining by... Okay, so you see the way we went up. We do that again. Later on, the boss will make more platforms. If you look up, you see 2 more boss arenas. We will have to go to those. Then, first things first. Does feedback work here? It can, but why would you want that? Like for the elementals upstairs, yes, absolutely. Yeah, for the other ones, I think it does work as well, but like the boss has some projectiles, but you want to get hit by those. But yeah, for the last elementals, absolutely. It's very useful there, actually, to have a reflect. Okay, so that already hinted at the first mechanic. If the boss hits you enough times, you will get a special action key. That is a key that basically goes port to where your mouse is and deal CC there. Break the defiance bar of the boss, that's what you will use it for. First important thing, you cannot stand in this boss, it is just impossible. So, always use that special action key, for example, to here, or to here. Not right in the middle of the boss, because then you will be pushed to like here, or here maybe. And in the later phase, there will be a giant orange tornado circling around the boss, and if you touch that, you're dead. So you don't want to be pushed into that, so always use your special action key at the front edge of the boss, not in the middle. Next thing, let's go through the mechanics the boss does. Shockwave, the boss lifts the swords, does the shockwave indicator, like that little orange wave on the ground, then does a shockwave. To avoid that, we will go into white tornadoes, because during the entire boss fight, white tornadoes will go along these paths on the ground, see the cross on the ground, and along this white path on the ground. You just go into one of them, get lifted into the air, and jump over the shockwave. A normal jump isn't enough, so you really need to take one of those tornadoes, or you can port over it, but taking the tornadoes is just way easier. To do that, you can use your special action key, because touching a tornado removes it anyways. So you just port into one, fly up, wait until the shockwave passes, come back down. Next thing, when the boss covers the entire platform in orange, like the last boss, 2 of these 4 corners will become a bubble, protective dome. You have to stand in one of those to not be killed. Very important, take the one that isn't about to be swallowed up by the orange tornado. Next thing, the boss has 2 types of CC bar. One where we get pushed back. The one where we get pushed back is just fire at will through all the CC you have, everything at the boss. And one where we don't get pushed back. The one where we don't get pushed back, we have to coordinate, because it basically regenerates in a second. So we have to coordinate our CC to burst it down. Other than that, we have the things around that shoot at us. And yeah, in the CC phase, the boss pushes you back and does orange attacks on the ground. Don't stand in those hurt and remove your special action key. But yeah, let's just start. The boss also always learns a new thing per phase, and I will just mention what it is with the new phase. There we go, engage. We always want to stand right here in front of the boss. Now you should see you have the special action key. And just spam it at the boss. This is CC, fire at will. In this phase, the boss also is entirely invulnerable. So just throw all your CC. Spread. Oh yeah, it's the spread mechanic I forget every single time. You have to spread with that or people die. You will see in 2% the boss leaves. And we have that platform thing again. We go after the boss. You see the orange tornado, do not touch it, it really hurts. One person touched the orange tornado and you see you're just dead if you touch them. Let's just look at the next phase. Here we already engaged. Here you see the white tornadoes on the ground we use for the shockwave. Shockwave coming into a tornado. And fire at will your CC. Also, the shock, like the port, isn't the only CC you have. You can also throw all the CC your kit has normally. A lot of people tend to forget once the special action key appears that in fact most builds have at least some form of CC themselves. And into a tornado. And let's see, I will just show you all the mechanics the boss does, like the big orange tornado as well, and after that we will reset once to let the final person join as well. See here, 2 tornadoes. And get close to the boss. Shockwave up. If you're in mid-air, you need to glide as well. Now you see the big orange tornado, and this is the not knockback one, so we need to coordinate. For that we say 3, 2, 1, use it. Use it on the boss. Special action here on the boss. There we go. And we spread. Yeah, that's most of the stuff the boss does. Now the corners. Go into a corner. Into a corner. One with a dome. And now, since I said once you have seen all mechanics we reset, everyone can take a fun ride in the orange tornado. Because we reset. You will just see you touch the tornado and you're just dead. Like, there's nothing you can do about it, you're just dead. The rest can go /GG. Yeah, like, once you touch a tornado, you're just, like an orange tornado, you're just dead. There is no counterplay. You can use a flying mount or a springer to get up here. Or you can wait for the jumpy thingies to appear. Yeah, that's basically all the boss does. It's just about really not getting hit by the big hits. Like 80% of all raid bosses. I mean, yes, did you know reducing your HP to 0 makes you lose? In Guild Wars you can actually reduce your HP bar to 0 and then just kill the enemy and still win. What am I doing? And CC, all your CC, special action key, but also everything else. And you can dodge this knockback. A lot of trick. I'm playing Thief, so don't try to follow the paths I'm walking. I can just pour. Here once again, remember, into the updrafts. Go. And here, once again, just spam CC with everything you have. Also, you want to stack in this phase because your special action key gets stacked by how often the boss hits, and the auto attacks of the boss are AoE. And then you want to spread, because otherwise you die. And up we go, up. 1% and the boss sleeps again. Closely again. And up we go into the updrafts. Very nice, no one got hit. Do not touch the tornado, and here we need to coordinate again. So 3, 2, 1, use. Okay. And we always follow the tornado, like we follow the big orange tornado. Now the platforms around the arena appear with the ads on them. We go into a corner now. You can also float above it. That doesn't matter, it's an infinite hitbox to the top. It's just to the side, the bubbles are not. Move around the boss a bit more. And here we spam CC again. Remember, do not press it into the middle of the boss. A bit. Now we would need reflects or someone to take care of these wisps. We go into a corner again. Down. Press me, please. Very much. Up we go. 5%. Here we need to coordinate again. Everyone stack. Oh, boss is just dead. Very nice. Yeah, Condi win. Shield can't win against Condis. Then this boss is dead. Now we get to the final boss. You can either jump down here with a griffin or you can just GG. Then we need to sort this out. Okay, let's just sort this out. Falco, can you tank Kadin? Okay, then you tank Kadin. Then Nemo, you can actually stay on healer. I will take the pylon. Okay, and now just a warning for all of you, this is the first time I am doing pylon, so this might be very scuffed. So I would also prefer not to do north pylon. Because that is the difficult one. I mean, if Bulge can take north one. I mean, you are not wrong. I could take north just to learn what my survivability skills are. If everyone is ready to fail a bit. Okay, then I take east. Then we start. Once again, don't get close to the boss. And we need 3 people at each of these floating red pylons. Range is not real. Range is good, but not needed. Basically, what the thing you need range for here is the boss spawns ads. We want to kill them at a specific position. That specific position, coincidentally, also is in a giant damage AoE that you do not want to touch. So if you can bring range, that's great, but you don't need to bring range as far as I see, we do in fact have a bit of range as well. But yeah, if you can bring range, that's great. Okay, then let me start explaining. Everyone go to a pylon. As soon as we start the boss, you will need to CC the pylons. You need to break the CC bar. Then, everyone sees you have a special action key. Only the tank and the pylon people use this. No one else touches it. Because if you're standing close to a pylon, that key tells the game you want to take damage from the pylon and keep it active. If you're standing close to the boss, that key tells the game you want to tank the boss. And I can tell you, the boss really, really hurts. That's also the next thing. You do not want to stand on the north side of the boss, because that is where the tank is. And Kadim likes to spread his attacks if he can, so we don't give him the chance to. Then, next thing, once the boss starts, you have 3 people at pylons. I will also be at pylons. Actually, we have a healer. Nemo, I will do something real quick. Could you activate the tag? Oh, you already have it active. So people know where to stand. Because otherwise, I know some people will just, when they are confused, run to my pylon. Next thing, once we have CC'd the pylons, activated them, the boss will start with a shockwave. Either get stability or dodge roll through that. It's a bit scuffed, you will have to dodge roll a bit sooner than you think. Basically, the shockwave gets faster the further it's away from the boss. Then you stand in the middle. Once again, not to the north side. You just hit the boss. We hit the boss down to 80%. At 80%, the first real phase starts. Could I get markers now that I'm no longer commander? Great. Yep, that's good. Just all around the arena. Yeah. Or you can also just give me commander back and I do it real quick. Then I will restore my commander, okay. Okay, now we have the markers. Those will work. I usually like to place them to the right and just tell people go to the right first, but it doesn't matter. Like with this pattern, it doesn't do a lot. So what we do is at 80 and at 60%, you get lifted into the air. You will be there for a few seconds, then you will drop the giant no-no AoE I already talked about there. Very important. Do not place it on the pylons, because then the pylon is dead. Do not place it on these circles. You see the 3 circles like this around the arena, because then the pylon will also be dead. And last thing, do not place it on the boss, because then the rest of the group will be dead. Where you want to place it is at 80% at the marker, right next to your pylon, and at 60% on the opposite side of the pylon. So you see how on your marker is on that little texture on the ground, like in the ring there's that little knot, your marker is on that. On the opposite side of your pylon there's the same marker on the ground, the same little knot. You want to drop the second one there. After that, just whenever a thing that looks like the ley line anomaly spawns, as soon as it's in the fire, CC it, so it just burns up. If you don't CC it, you will have to kill it. Like if you don't CC it in the fire, you will have to kill it, because it runs for the pylons and basically kills them. Which isn't great, since when a pylon is dead, we can't continue. Other things you need to watch out for. The boss has 2 mechanics where he targets a random player. The first one is, you hear a little clicking, you get an orange AoE underneath you. It drops with a lightning, then you get a bigger one, that does a lightning, then you get an even bigger one that also does a lightning. Try to just bring that away from the group a bit so the bigger lightnings don't hit anyone. Second one, you get an arrow pointed at you. What you do when you have the arrow is you move a bit back away from the group a bit, so no one is behind you. Basically, no one is in front or behind you. And the boss will swing and shoot a projectile at you, like arms above the head, swing down, shoot a projectile. You need to either jump over that or dodge it. Because if you don't, it explodes on your face and deals massive damage. Then, after 60%, 40, 30, 20%, the boss blows up pylons. Just for the pylon players, do not stand at your pylon when that happens or you are dead. And after that, so at 40, 30 and 20%, we will have to CC the pylons again. And we will have to dodge over the shockwave again to kill the boss. Oh yeah, and last thing, the boss gets a CC bar from time to time, just break that. Just normal stuff, just break it. It's a boss does something dangerous thing. Then we need a ready check. There we go. And now CC the pylons. Big CC on the pylons. Activate my special action. Shockwave. Dodge over it. Yeah, and you want to stand on the marker. Like on the command attack. Yeah, and I already dropped my orb. Did I? Let's go to the right? 9. Very nice. Hitting, and now 1%, get ready to move. Move to your markers. And once again, CC pylons. And do it quickly. Dodge the shockwave. It becomes more and more important every time because you might drop into fire. Yeah, and we can GG on pylon instead. Everyone slash GG. Let's try again. Yes, I thought it was to the right, but no, it was the ball to the left. That is correct. To the right was just because I remember it as tank here, which is you do it exactly the other way around. You do right then left, but yes, as pylon you do left. See? Remember, in 4% you will go up, so already prepare to move, be ready to move, 1%, and move. And once again, CC onto the pylons. Dodge the shockwave or get stability. Rest the downed person. There's a person behind the group who is down. I want to see that person rest. And first anomaly spawn, wait for it to run into the fire, then CC it. So CC it now, yes, and it's dead. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. CC the boss. And move. Here we go, CC again. More CC, more CC. There we go. We need some more CC over to the side. Really need it soon, or that happens. Yeah. Also, you want to stay at the pylon where you started, because otherwise the CC split might not work out. Yes, there were 2 people at that pylon. So circle pylon gets 4 people now, and then yeah. But otherwise, didn't look too bad. Some people actually did the advanced pattern as well. Isn't bad at all. And CC. And 5% you will have to move. Already get ready. And move. And CC the pylons again. And 3% until you have to move again. 2, 1, move. Remember, you have to stand. You have to kind of keep the stack on your pylons to CC. Pylon at north needs rest now. Right now. People get over there and rest. Right now. back. CC the boss. Remember, north pylon, in 5% you will have to pour the way. The pylon has to move. Comes for you now. Also, remember, this also has a shockwave once he comes back to the middle. Or even before, my bad. And there we go, kill him further. Oh, I need some healing, please. And we need CC again. There we go. Need some healing. You. Anomaly. Kill it. Kill the anomaly. CC it. Yes, you don't have to damage it that much. It's just a CC check. But you can move, just move away. And I need help with my anomaly now. So careful with the shockwave. And do not stand on pylons. Just come close to the middle again. We will reset the pylons. Do not stand on shockwaves. Last CC. Ow. Nemo, you have an arrow. Okay, I am dead on pylon. We need a pylon backup. Okay, we need CC on the pylon again. Do we have a pylon backup? Nope. Then we GG. We GG. That gets 4 people alive. Good idea there. Sadly, you did in fact have an arrow. But I could absolutely get used to commanding from here. This is so much more relaxed than tanking. Yep, that is Kadim. Like Kadim 1 way more, but yeah, Kadim 2 as well. Like once something in your formation breaks, it just all breaks. And we need a ready check. Engage, CC. And 5% you need to move to your positions. 3, 2, move. Remember to CC. take care of that distortion. My bad, I just gave you all a million damage. Distortion behind you. That's not on fire, so you will actively have to kill him. And I need a rest. That's me. Okay, pylon dead. GG. I kinda messed up there as well.
Let's get this over with.
And ready check. Of course, Angie and CC. Can I stop controlling the group? No, I can't. Can I get rest? Thank you. Why am I taking building damage on one? Move to your positions. CC. Dodge this bar, and there's one person with an orb. Need to rest them, need to collect the orb and put it in the right pylon. Mine doesn't have a scrolly thing, so it's mine. Yeah, GG. I need to pay more attention to my orb. Yeah, basically, I dropped an orb. Then we had fire, so my orb never got delivered, so it just flew around between people. Yep. Like, it looked from the timing like it was yours, but it was because it was from before the fire phase, still mine. Ready check again. Go. Okay, 5% till we have to move to the positions again. %, and move. And CC the pylons. An eye out for a shockwave. Why am I stacking vulnerability here? I need a rest. And move to the fire locations. CC. Dodge. And now anomaly. CC the boss and the anomaly behind you. Okay, CC the boss and now the anomaly behind you. Okay, that one I actually didn't understand. Orb, my orb is flouting and I need a rest. And I'm dead, we can GG. That one I actually didn't understand. I caught it and got the debuff for not catching it, which then killed me. Yes, Get, I have an instant port. I can't whisper you back if you have set yourself on offline. I stretch. Now I should play better. And yes, but like the practice with the boss, the only thing this group really needs to do, like really needs to learn a bit better is like general awareness, because people go down and they are just entirely ignored. As a general rule, if you are a DPS player and are not currently doing a special role, rezzing someone who's down is a good idea. Because if you rezzing wouldn't cause more people to die, then you are just having a net win on players who can keep hitting the boss. One thing, Bulge, you should port before the orb hits the ground. If it hits the ground, we take bonus damage. Like your pylon can survive a second or two without you. Here light. Catch and just port back. 1% till we move. And we move. And CC. We need a rest on 2 pylons. And we need to move. Do not place it on top of the fire or you will just insta die. There we go. And there's an anomaly coming for North Pylon. We will have to CC that one. And the boss as well. Arrow. So normally spawning behind all of you right now. You will have to CC that one as soon as it touches fire. And bulge, and 2% you will have to move. There we go, very nice. Beware of the shockwave once again. And dodgy dodge. Do not stand close to the pylons now, because we will need to... Do not stand close to boss or pylons or you get hit by that. And that's just avoidable damage. There we go. Anomaly behind you, CC here. Nice. Anomaly spawning to my right. CC that one. Very nice. And get. Move out of the way. Nice. Shockwave. Anomaly next to me. See it, don't stand on the boss does. I am sorry, but you are 100% dead. Okay, now just get back close to the boss. CC the anomaly next to me, very nice. I need some heal. Nice, arrow in. And normally to your left. I will have to move away from him now. Normally coming for us, or CC it and kill it. Do not stand in the middle though. And do not get hit by that fucking wave. Do not stand in the middle when he comes back, or you will once again get hit by his big hit. And normally to our left, coming in. CC it. Kill it. Do not stand on the tank still. Anomaly coming from behind the boss. Now. Yep, arrow. You need to kill the anomaly. Kill that anomaly. I need to CC it again. 17%, and there's another anomaly. No, I don't think this is a kill. I think we will have to GG and try again. PS Internet is dead. I will also be back in just a minute. And I'm back. Also, Pierre, your internet crash was very great because you instantly got an arrow and killed half the group with it because you couldn't jump. Yeah, Kadim 1 is a boss which basically says everyone gets a special roll. If anyone fails it, then we're all dead. Kadim 2 is a boss that basically goes, yeah, we do the pylons. It can be difficult because sometimes the pylon just dies, then we have to restart. Otherwise, there's not really that much going on. Move. CC again. And dodge. Okay, add spawning behind you. CC and kill required. And in 2% fire again. There we go. And CC. And normally again. And CC the boss. Please, Pier, do not put that thing on my face. Because, you know, if it flies through you and hits my face, it still explodes. And Bulge needs to move. And Bulge needs a rest. We all need to dodge. Do not stand close to these things. Do not stand in the middle. Still, that's a big hit you can avoid. And Get needs to move. Get, just leave your pylon. Fine. I need a little heal. There we go. And last pylon needs CCing in just a second. And anomaly to your right. Just CC it when it's on the fire. It should be dead. Yeah, it's dead. Once again, do not stand in the middle. Once again, first off, either we need stability or we need to dodge that. And do not stand in the middle. So you see this anomaly coming towards the fire. Do not stand in that. Lightning, do not get touched by lightning. Anomaly coming to our left. Needs CCH and kill. Needs CC again and then actual damage on the anomaly, please. If the anomaly buffs Kadim, we have big trouble. As you can see here, he just starts one-hitting people out of nowhere. Yeah, anomaly once again. It's on a road, which isn't great, but we will manage. Like, we have over 5.5 minutes to kill Kadim. We will be fine. Just do not let the anomalies buff him straight into the sky. Okay. Anomaly next to the arrow. My bad. But doesn't matter, kill the anomaly, then kill him. And focus on him. And another anomaly coming in. He has 1 million HP left. That's not a lot. Yes. Just CC the anomaly again and then kill him, or just kill him like this. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. And We have killed GW2. Now, everyone who hasn't done this boss before, there is a hidden achievement here. We will now have to do a pool party. Everyone get to Kadim's pool here in the front and dance. Oh, that is not a joke. If everyone dances in here, that's actually an achievement. Yeah, well then, that was a good run. Let me just get the boss logs, which are logs which show you what happened during the boss fights, what did you get hit by, what mechanics did you do well, with which do you need a bit of improvement. It's just, in general, a very nice tool to just look at how did I do in this fight. It also shows you your DPS, but I wouldn't say that's the most important thing. Because it shows you, for example, on this boss you got hit by 3 arrows, which means you got killed by an arrow most of the time. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Those are currently loading. I will upload them in the LFG channel on this Discord. Yeah, now because Pierre always complains I'm running off too fast, I will now leave him time to talk.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for leading today, as always. Everybody, thank you for joining the newbie raids. In my opinion, very, very nice clear on Wing 7.
Yes.
I'd say. Kadim was kind of messy, but always usually
considering
is.
That like half of these deaths on Kadim were entirely my fault.
Never. Yeah, thank you. Thank you in all seriousness.
I might not be the best pylon player.
Maybe it's time to make a pylon, but I don't know if that's if that's good or bad if I do a pylon.
For me, it's just time to learn Thief. Such a cool class.
True that. True that.
And I can tell you all, after 6,000 hours of playing Revenant, I do enjoy the class, but maybe I need to play something else.
Maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, potentially. Still debating.
Yeah, well, if Thief is the class that you found, easy peasy.
I mean, it's basically all the I just move around and kill stuff of Revenant, but it deals double the damage.
Hold on.
There we go. There are the boss logs. Oh yeah, they are not in order. Adina is the air gen, is the earth gen. But that's how the website put them.
Alrighty. I guess I'll see what I do next now.
I will also be leaving the Discord now. Have a great rest of the evening, everyone. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye.
Dobrý den. Kde bych měl být? Víš, no. Sport tady hraju Kingdom Come, no. Že nemám co jinýho. Že tady furt hraju Kingdom Come, protože stejně nemám co jinýho. Takže... No. Evidentně si to užíváš. Jo. Přesně tak, no. No, ne. Je už šel spát a ostatní tady, že jo, málo kdy bývají. No, a třeba se ještě tady Standa třeba ukáže. Když pochybuju, ale... No, nás teďka tady hraju na kováře. Jinak mimochodem dneska jsem si teda aspoň vytáhl na nějaký strajky, teda jsem si udělal toho burning eláče, tak aspoň mám malou změnu. Takhle, byl jsem akorát na tomhletom, jak se jmenuje, Boneskinnerovi. Tím, že na tom Boneskinnerovi myslím umřel jenom jeden člověk, takže relativně použitelnější typ party. Evidentně bych tak jako řekl. Každopádně já jsem sám tam ležel hodněkrát na zemi. Dobře, jednou mě sežrali plošky, protože jsem zaspal, ale jinak jsem tam asi 5krát ležel, protože eláč. A jeho málo HPček. A ve finále to dopadlo tak, že jsem že jsem měl... kolik tam bylo, jestli 23? 23 a nejblíž ke mně měl borec 17. No a potom jsem šel teda Phoebe a tam jsem měl myslím 27 a přede mnou byl jenom a pouze Kondymech s 30. Takže asi jako si myslím, že celkem dobrý. Vole, to je drahý, kurva. Mm. Ne. Takže Mondi je. Mhm. Tak já nevím, jakože víš co, můžeš to nazvat různě, jakože Whirlpool a podobně, jako to takový, jakože těžko říci, no. Viděl jsem, no.
to do, as you did. And what happens now? There's no one left to rule the underworld. Isn't there? Now leave. The voice in the void is silenced. The Reapers paid a heavy price. They did as they were meant to do, as you did. And what happens now? There's no one left to rule the underworld. Isn't there? Now leave. May the Six watch over you. Mine. All mine. Good to meet you.
Mm. Taky možnost.
chose you.
No, a kde si tak kurva spát? Je tady. Hmm. Ještě jednou, že nemáš... Tak je divný. Kdyby to bylo fakt podle story? Jak... Jasně. Jako teoreticky by to mohlo být skrz story, no. Dávalo by to smysl, protože vlastně ten fight jako takový je ze story.
Time to do some real damage.
the cycle ends.
Replenish.
We must cleanse that corrupted magic. Push it into the prismatic rift.
Replenish.
There! It's been purified! Break it or send it back! The dragon void is exposed!
You'll have to hit much harder.
Aren't you tired? Joy. I will set you free.
Another corrupted ore! You know what to do!
You will not succeed. What began as void shall return to you.